ask for or even like? Or am I justified in being this upset? I'm so close to giving birth. We had a false alarm Friday, and tomorrow is my 38-week doctor's appointment. So there's not even enough time for me to change the baby's room back the way I wanted. Update. 1, I wasn't expecting so many comments. Wow. 2, I want to answer a few questions and make some things clear. This is the first time my mother-in-law has acted this way. She and I usually have a really good relationship and get along. Before giving the update, I would like to clarify with some questions based off the comments I got previously. This is the first time my mother-in-law has acted this way. She and I usually have a really good relationship and get along really well. This is the first time offense for her. When she brought the paint, she bought it all at once. I had thought all of it was for our 6-year-old son. And when I saw her bring in the paints and my husband letting her, that's when I realized something was up. And to keep from everyone getting upset, I waited till I could talk with my husband about what was going on. So she didn't bring paint in my house twice, just once, and I didn't realize that she would be coming back. So she painted your son's room and your baby's room with the same color. With her making me help put the rug in under the bunk beds, my husband wasn't home and neither was our son. Your son is 6. There's no way he'd have been able to help lift that. It was literally just me and mother-in-law. So he couldn't have stopped her if he wanted because he didn't know about it until after it happened. When I was able, I told him, and she hasn't done anything like that since. Now instead, she makes comments about not wanting the baby to come too early every time I say something about what's going on with my body, as if I could stop it. It is still on you for not telling her no. You're literally in the house when it's happening. Why didn't you tell her no? I'm not going to help you lift the bunk bed. I'm 36 weeks or 38 weeks pregnant at the time. Just tell her no. It is a complete sentence. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but people, no is a complete sentence. Your home is your home, not your in-laws' home. Learn to speak up for yourself, please. As for my 6-year-old, he is my husband's as well. We've been together for 10 years, married for 5. 2 months after getting engaged, we found out I was pregnant. He is a rainbow baby as well. With him, I was put on bed rest at 25 weeks. The birth was also very traumatizing. My husband is usually not like this either. He's actually very supportive and usually the calm one, while I'm the one who gets upset. He actually had me pick the baby room colors, and we let our son pick the color for his room. He also had me pick the kitchen colors. So we actually repainted 3 rooms in the house. Plus we redid the floor in the baby room. So we don't really even have money to repaint right now with all the medical bills. Your mama can do that. Well, see, that's really hard because your husband gave her permission. They're both guilty in this. As for the update, hubby came home yesterday and looked at the baby room, then asked if I looked at it. I told him I did. He said he liked it. When I didn't say anything else, he asked me if I liked it. I told him I felt it was too cold for a baby room. I had to explain to him what I meant and show how there's no warmth in there like there is in our kitchen. He just said he liked it and left it at that. I think he could tell I was upset. He seemed to back off and not push me on the subject anymore. Yeah, because he's wanting you to drop it. So part of me feels like maybe he did want the baby room redone and just didn't know how to bring it up with me, especially because he feels that I've been really negative lately and we both agreed we didn't want to end up like his grandparents, who you can tell can't stand each other one bit. Well, then maybe he should get his mother out of your marriage. I tend to try and stay calm, especially during stressful situations, due to the fact that stress itself can trigger my chronic illness. I have what's called Hashimoto's. Oh, I know this one. Hashimoto thyroiditis. It's an autoimmune disease that flares up easily from environmental stresses or changes. My husband is fully aware of it, as his aunt has it too. So as I've said, he is usually a very supportive and loving husband. And when I was at my worst, he couldn't get out of bed. He was there taking care of the house and our son whenever he could. So no, I didn't marry a mama's boy. He has 2 older sisters. One is married with an 11-year-old, and it doesn't look like they plan on having any more children. I don't know what that has to do with the story, ma'am. The other isn't married and has no children. In fact, she just got divorced from a POS. They are both well into their 30s. My husband will be 30 next year, and this is our second. We didn't even plan to get pregnant. I was having infertility issues, and we were trying to treat and find the source with my OBGYN when literally a month after doing a treatment plan, I ended up pregnant. It was complete shock and surprise to both of us. So much so that I have been discussing getting a hysterectomy a few months before we found out I was pregnant. We have also told everyone thus it is our last, and that depending on what happens, either I will get a hysterectomy like I originally planned, or he will get snip snip. However, everyone keeps saying if y'all decide to have more. So I also think part of it is that mother-in-law feels like this is the last grandchild she will get. So nothing other than voicing my opinion on the room has been said. And my husband is obviously trying to keep the peace between both of us and not have any more arguments. Today is also my doctor's appointment, so I guess we'll see what happens. No, your husband still isn't standing up for you. He is still allowing all this, oh, well, I like what she did. Granted, he let her in, and this isn't on her. This is actually on him. You have a husband problem, not a mother-in-law problem. Quit trying to find excuses to excuse the behavior. Tell your husband. I spent, especially on your son's room, you just finished that 6 weeks ago. What the hell was she doing going in there and repainting it? That's ridiculous. She gonna come do your kitchen next? You know, the one you guys already did? No. This is a husband problem, and you need to address this